How's everyone doing today? Shankar Purai here. Today, we're going to go over Bitcoin and the SPX to see what's going on in the markets. So without further ado, let's dive in. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor and all this information is for entertainment purposes only. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we have the S&P 500 right now. If we look, we've gotten this rejection at the moment, so we're currently waiting. Currently looking to see if we can break above this zone right here, this resistance zone. So it looks like we did get a pretty clean rejection here, and then you can see that as well on Bitcoin. We did have rejections this morning, but just keep in mind that this is a big resistance area that I have been telling everyone about, is that this area right here is a great resistance. And we could definitely just come back down to the 24, 25, right? So it's not much of a big deal. We do have, you can see here, we're forming the support area right here, but who knows what will happen. But we have made a lower high, so we could make potentially, we've made a lower high. We could come down and make a lower low here and then find our base right here. But let's keep an eye on that. We got the USDT dominance still consolidating. Still consolidating in the zone. Like I said, it is showing weakness, but it might just can consolidate maybe for another 12 months. The halving is actually less than a year away now, so we do have some time to actually get ourselves prepared for the next Bitcoin bull run. All right, so yeah, and as you can see, gold, the S&P was shooting down. Gold is completely skyrocketing. We did have a JOLTS report today, so that was also affecting the S&P and the markets. So what I wanted to look at today was the stock to flow model. So we have here the stock to flow model. Everyone has, last market cycle has used it. Here we can see that Bitcoin, the average was going to be about 55k. We got up to 58k. So here for the stock to flow, the next bull run is anticipated to be around 400 or 500,000, which is definitely a possibility. Even getting up to 200,000 would be impressive. But this is just to kind of show like where we are in the cycle. We have some time before we have our crazy run there, right? But right now we do have a bit of time before the altcoin season starts again and everything, right? So there's that. And then we look at the R hodl ratio. So normally anytime we're in this zone, it normally indicates that it's a good time to buy Bitcoin and altcoins. And anytime we're out of this zone, normally Bitcoin's going to be moving up in price. So you can see every time that we've entered here, we've either just passed the bottom, right? So here, just past the bottom. Right here, just past the bottom. So we probably have just passed the bottom of the market. So we're definitely going to be heading up higher. So keep that in mind. Now, we do have, I believe, it looks like we'll have some time before we get our blow off top or anything like that. So just keep that in mind as you are trading and all of that. But I believe that right now, the market, we're not going to be entering a crazy bull run tomorrow, but we definitely have indications saying like, hey, it's time to start looking at the crypto market and scaling in, right? So yeah, so the altcoin market's looking like we'll just be consolidating here for a little bit. It's not like, it's good that we've had this move. So this was in 2020, March of 2020, and then we had this crazy move up and coins were just going ballistic. But currently we have a good amount of time before our next leg up, right? So we could just be forming a bit of a base, right? Just forming a bit of a base, and getting past this point here, the price will move pretty significantly once we get past there. Now we look at ETH. We most of these coins, Bitcoin, you can see we're forming higher lows, right? We're forming higher lows. The price, we're gonna be heading higher, in my opinion. But as of right now, the price is, we're just gonna be consolidating more than anything. So, definitely a good opportunity to just start scaling it now. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. So, okay, so we're on the weekly. Bitcoin dominance, looking like it's pushing, so that's a good sign. We did have this bearish engulfing on the daily, but it looks like we're having this bullish candle. But the higher the Bitcoin dominance pushes, the better for long term, because you can scale into your altcoins a lot better, right? You can scale into altcoins. You have more time to scale in, so don't even worry about that. All right, so yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's really it, guys. It's really a quick analysis. We went over my trading this morning, posted it. We took a gold trade earlier. You can see gold is still pushing. But that's really it, guys. I mean, the Bitcoin price is definitely going to be over the next 2 to 3 years. We're gonna, in my opinion, I believe we're gonna see new highs. However, we just need to be careful as we, continue thinking that alts are just gonna fly off the shelves. I believe that alts are gonna do a lot better after the halving. They do a lot better after the halving. And if we look here, let's look at the total 2. When was the May 11th? Okay, May 11th, 2020. So May 11th, 2020. Okay, so it was about right here when the halving happened. Okay, so this is about where the halving happened. So right here was where you could have entering your altcoins. Here is a great opportunity. This was a clean move up over the next days and weeks, right? So this was a span of, from the halving all the way here was a year, right? So you had a whole year of gains, and that was immediately after the halving, right? So Bitcoin, on the other hand, it was moving up, but then we had this COVID scare. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's about the same time. But you could see, if we put on the total 3 on top of the total 2 and overlay it over Bitcoin, let me go to the BLX actually. Market cap. So we can see once Bitcoin moved up, so you can see Bitcoin had its initial move up right here. All right, so it started moving up right here, and then the total 2 started moving up around here, right? So keep that in mind. There was about October, November, so there's about 30 days before, and this was after the halving. But you can see Bitcoin topped, and then altcoins topped. So altcoins kind of topped slightly after Bitcoin. So just keep that in mind as you are trading and understanding when is the next cycle. And I want you guys to be aware, just consider this, is that we didn't really pass the next highs for another. Here, let me go on the daily time frame. For another 1,000 days from the high to breaking the next high was about 1,000 days. So let's say we're counting this first peak as the high. 1,000 days would be February of next year. If we're counting 1,000 days, would be, that was a peak there, would be June 2024. But if we did so from here to when altcoins started moving, yeah, it was about 1,000. That was about 1,000 days. So yeah, so from altcoins started moving was about 1,000 days away. So if this was a peak, we have about a year. If this was a peak over here, under a year, and this is a peak we have over a year. So just keep that in mind as you're scaling in and out of altcoins, as you're positioning, is that you do have time. I would suggest is actually work on a skill that can make you some lump sums, so you can start DCA'ing into these altcoins, right? So yeah, I mean, that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tune in next time for the next crypto and market update. All right, I hope this was, not too confusing, straight to the point, not too many lines on the chart, just so it doesn't overcomplicate it for you. I know when I was just starting, I would watch all these YouTube videos and there's so much lines and this and that and all these bands, but keeping it simple on the chart is the best way to kind of get an idea of what's going on with the price action, so we got some time. Stay calm. We got about at least 12 months before we start seeing everyone talking about crypto again. And yeah, man, enjoy your day and have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you later.